Welcome back, our fellow listeners, to Paradigm. I am excited to say that we're already on episode 5, and today we have the privilege of speaking with Rizwan Adatia, a visionary entrepreneur whose journey from a small town in Porbandar to establishing a global business empire and leading transformative social initiatives across Africa and Asia is nothing short of inspiring. And without further ado, thank you so much, Rizwan, for coming over to Paradigm today.
Thank you, and same here.
Right. So you're honestly the first person that I ever interviewed that actually has a whole movie documentary filmed about him. How does that make you feel? I mean, does it make you feel, humbled, surprised watching yourself and your life literally there on video?
First of all, thank you very much for having me here with you.
Right.
And yeah, it's a big surprise, and it's nice for me. So thank you very much.
Yes, we're here to delve deeper into that story now, obviously. And basically, I want to see your entire journey and your entire life. Where did it start and now where you're at? So if you could just begin with obviously telling me a little bit about your childhood. And I know it's a very interesting story there, how you got to where you are today.
Yeah, I'm originally from Porbandar, India, where legendary Mahatma Gandhi was born. And my humble beginning is my father was selling peanuts, and we have 7 siblings, so 9 members of the family. He was the only one source of income. We were very young and very small, and I was the youngest child. So there was no motivation for education, no motivation or support for the education. So none of us in our family gone to the good school or had a good opportunity for the education. So that was my childhood. And age of 15, I left the school after failed the 10th, and I started working. And 1985, my first salary was 175 Indian rupees, equivalent to $10 per month. From 9 morning to 9 evening, I was working very hard. So that was my beginning, and today I'm in front of you.
Right, right. We really need to hear that story, though. How did it happen? I heard that you've transferred yourself to Africa at a certain point, right?
Yes. Age of 17, I got the opportunity to go to DRC, Congo, with the salary of $200, so 20 times more what I was earning in my hometown. And I went in Africa without education, without any opportunity. But then I struggled a lot in Africa. I had a lot of challenges I had to face because of financial and education-wise, lack of education and all these things. So, but one thing I learned in very childhood, that I have to dream.
Right.
No matter what I have been doing, no matter what I'm passing through, one thing, whatever you want in your life, you have to dream it.
Right.
And that I learned with the very childhood, and I started dreaming what I wanted in life. And this was helping me a lot to grow in all these challenges. And
right.
I'm
visualizing
here.
and manifesting it at the end of the day.
Yes.
Right. So you moved to Africa. Tell me, what exactly did you do there? Because after that, we have the formation of Kagev Group, a vision, right? How did all of that kind of take place?
Yeah, as I said, I started working with the $200 of monthly salary, and I was dreaming, as I said. So that was helping me, and I was working very hard because I had to help my family, though my elder brothers were there. But still, I had to earn something and work hard and looking at my long-term, my future. And so that's the challenges. And Congo was not an easy country to work because politically issues were there, rights was happening, and so many other challenges were there. But all this, some points, it was helping us to grow and become more stronger. And then I started working, as I said, very hard, and started growing from 200 to I started growing.
What exactly were you doing?
I was working at the beginning. I was working as a shop assistant manager in the shops in one of the stores there, and then slowly, gradually, I become the store manager. Then I become the manager of the area. So the way I was growing, and then become my manager for the entire city, and after that I become manager of the region. So that's the way slowly, gradually I was growing.
We're talking about a supermarket chain, right?
Yes, yeah, we have a supermarket chain. We started from the small store, and then we grew, and then I was growing also as the
With
company
the
was growing.
right, right. So
Yes.
where did Cogive Group and Envision Exports come in all of this?
Yeah, that's as I said, I was growing and working very hard, and dreaming was the most part was helping us. And COSEP Group we started in 2000 in Congo, then moved to Mozambique, and slowly, gradually we started diversifying our risk and opening more business in other countries. So today, to cut the story, we have a business in 10 African countries, and we have over 4,000 employees, and I'm the chairman of that group. And Vision Export is a UAE company. It looks after all the exports from all around the world to Africa.
Right. And what would you say were kind of the biggest challenges in this entire expansion that you've placed?
Yeah, the biggest challenges we are passing through most is rights, plus geopolitical also. It was affecting Africa, and so many other challenges. There's a shortage of food. There is that political issues were there. So all these challenges were there. But as I said, we are looking long-term vision and long-term planning. So somewhere we are losing, other way we are growing. So it was helping, and we are trying to balance our life. So it was helping us to move ahead.
Was there any specific ways that you overcame them?
Yes.
Because I mean, when you talk about geopolitical issues, it's something that's completely out of our control, right?
Yeah, that's out of control. We
What do
cannot
you
anything.
do in that situation?
Yeah, we have to bear with this. We have to accept the challenges, as we learned to accept the challenges.
Right.
Plus, trust yourself. It was helping helping us a lot to grow. So challenges were there, but as since started, we learned and we passed through challenges and we walked through challenges. So it was helping us to convert into opportunities. Right. So all these challenges of rights or geopolitically or political issues were helping us somewhere to look at the long term and continue with all these challenges and move ahead.
It's important for people to be agile and adaptable, especially your staff, right?
Yes, we have to.
In these situations.
Yes, because now it's become normal, this situation, and all around the world we have been seeing now passing through all these challenges. So is it not in your control? So what you can do, you can control yourself.
Right.
You cannot control the outside, but at least you can control your inside.
And
then
have
you
a plan.
Yeah, you have a plan, and you become more stronger to fight and win these challenges.
Right. Now, I do want to be a bit blunt with you right now. There's a lot of critics that argue that when you expand so rapidly, you start losing on the quality, right, of the business and of the work. I just wanted to ask you, how do you ensure that you've always, kept that consistent standard of your products, of the life of your staff, the working quality and the working conditions?
Since the beginning, we have learned to have the professionals in our team, where you can maintain and you can control all this. Either is a product quality you are talking about, or consistency you're talking about, or service to the customers. All this, you have to have the right people on right place. Plus, our system is to hire the locally people from the local communities, because they are from the communities, and our customers are also the local people. So it's become more easier for you. So that's why we try to hire the professionals. We have and plus we give the ownership to our team.
Right.
So they can take the decision, they can look after all these things. So we overcome and we try to maintain and the quality controls or service we make sure that we are giving the right service to the customers.
Right, which is extremely important, right, at the end of the day for any entrepreneur.
Yes.
Now, I obviously want to touch upon your philanthropic work here in this interview today. So I have the statistic here that you've touched over 600,000 households in your career and in your life. So I wanted to ask you, what really inspired you to focus on, rebuilding communities, developing them, helping them out, and how did you eventually prioritize all of these initiatives and at the same time, made money through your business?
First of all, 600 is is a past figures. Now we have touched more
Oh,
than
wow.
1.5 million lives.
There we go. That's
Yes, by
insane.
grace of God. Plus, it's a very important for every entrepreneurs to look at this charitable as one of the priority also. Because to make money, yes, you have to work hard and make money for your family, for your future, your children's future. But that side, you have to have your balanced life to help the people around you also is a very important. And that we learned from our childhood, from our fathers, grandfathers, from our religious gurus, that we have to look after the neighbors or people around us and make sure they're also growing, their quality of life also improving, not only yours, because it's not good only you look after yourself and you look after only your family and not looking after the people around you. So we have to understand this, and it should be like one of your priority, like a
Right.
priority of doing business and priority of your health and priority of your own family. It should be also the
Right.
priority.
And is this that what actually led you to create RAV Global?
Yes, yes, exactly. That's why, as I said at the beginning, I believe in dreaming. And as I said, we have touched more than 1.5 million lives, but our inspiration, my dream and my aspiration is to reach out 10 million lives by 2030. In next 6 years, we have to touch more than 8 million lives. And I'm sure with support from the people, support from the entrepreneurs, and support from the well-wishers, we'll achieve this goal.
Right. Well, I wish you all the best in that because,
Thank you, Nina. Thank
sky's
you.
the limit and you always have to, right, grow your goals and grow your targets.
Yes,
It was
yeah.
1.5 million. We have to do another 1.5 million.
Yes, yeah. In fact, sky
Coming
is a
years.
beginning now, not.
Right, right, of course.
Yes.
Now, tell me obviously a little bit more about RAV Global in detail. How did you start? Where it is today? From a business perspective.
Okay, RF Global was initiated in 2015 in Asia and Africa. India, where I was born and brought up, and Africa, where I started my journey and living for 35 years in Africa. So these three countries we started, and plus we have been working in all different areas to look after the overall, improve the quality of life of the most marginalized people. So we look after in the education and technology, health and nutrition, livelihood for men and women. We focus on the smart and natural agriculture also, and e-governance. So where in rural areas, the all family life can be improved. So as I said, it started 2015, and now we're expanding. We work in 7 countries currently, but as I said, we have inspiration and dream to reach out to 10 million in 10 countries by 2030. So we are growing and giving the time and energy and our resources, plus people also, entrepreneurs also joining our hands, and we are moving ahead.
Perfect. But what is the main source, the way you receive the donations and the way you receive the money for all these people?
Okay, first of all, we put our own funds every year. We have a budget. We put that, and plus we personally request and we personally contact. We have a full team working on it, and they join us as a partner. We're not doing like fundraising for the charity. We're doing we're requesting the entrepreneurs to join, or individual also to join as a partner for the projects.
Okay.
So they also feel, okay, this is my project or this is our project. So and they feel also proud, and they feel also happy to see
the results at the end of
they
the
see
day.
the result and the benefit and impact in lives of the people also. They feel proud and humble also.
I had an interview a couple of days ago where my client told me that basically she believes that it's important not for entrepreneurs after they've created the business to kind of like put money aside and say, okay, now I'm going to give this to charity, but let that already be part of a business plan. Giving money to charitable work, being a good philanthropist, that should already be part of the business plan of any company. Would you agree with this?
Yes, I would 100% agree, because when I got the first salary in 1985, age of 15, I started sharing from my salary. And it was giving me, like I was feeling proud and I was feeling blessed. I'm sharing what I'm gaining.
I remember your story of the medicine.
Yeah.
Could you please tell our viewers that story? Because it's honestly very beautiful.
Yes, sure. One day I got my salary. It was around 10 o'clock at night, because I was working from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. So I was going home with the smile on my face because I got the salary. And one old person stopped me and asked me for the pharmacy. Where is the pharmacy or medical store? So I guided him, but he was from the village, and he didn't know, and pharmacy was quite far away. So I said, okay, let I take you there, and I took him there and requested the pharmacy medical store to give the quickly medicine because his grandson is very sick. So the store made the bill 110 Indian rupees, and this old man took out money from one pocket and another pocket. It was 70 rupees. So there was a short of 40 rupees.
Didn't have enough.
He didn't have the enough. So the store guy won't give the medicine because he's doing business. He's not doing charity. So I was behind that old man, and I heard the conversation. So I stopped him, and I took out my old salary, and I paid the bill of 110, and balance money I gave this old man. So, and
Beautiful.
while going, I saw my house. If something happen or if you need more help in future, you can come and ask me. And I dropped him at the hospital. He said, "God bless you." He didn't say anything. He
Right.
just said, "God bless you." And that night, I couldn't sleep even. I was feeling so happy. I was feeling blessed. I was feeling something different. It was like illuminating my
Definitely.
heart. I said, "Oh my God." Then that day, it was November 1985. I remember the month. And that day, I decided that my life I'll devote to the people who are
Giving.
in giving. That's why my slogan is "Human for Humans."
Right, right. But what do you think are the main factors, let's say, that you need to bring in to live the communities that you live in?
Yeah, it's a very important because you are part of the communities. So you have to be part of the communities in all areas. You
Right.
cannot separate yourself and saying, okay, I'm on that level, that the person is sitting down is in this level. No, you have to try to balance where you can enjoy your life.
And do you think as entrepreneurs, you need to have that target in mind at all costs to build a community that you're a part of, to build that sector that you're a part of? Do you think it's a must?
Yes, yeah, it is must. It is must, I would say, because without upliftment, the community, you cannot be part of community, or you cannot enjoy with the people.
Right.
If you keep yourself in a distance way. So it's a very important to develop the community and be part of the community.
You can earn the money on yourself, but then you're just isolating yourself because the difference and the gap between you and the people around you grows, right?
Yes, yes, yes. That is not good. So it's better to have with the people. And plus, you came from the humble background, so you know the pain of the poverty or pain of the humble background. So you pass through, and now you see in front of you, the people are there, still they are in need and they are suffering or they are passing through challenges, and you are part of these people. So you have to try to be help them and be with them.
Right.
It's a very important. It's one of the priority. Like making money is fine, but making money with the objective of giving back to those communities is a very, very important.
But do you think this is something that's really embedded within the Indian culture? Or would you say that your government can do way more at this point to really help the community?
Okay, government do their parts. They do their best, whatever they can. But our responsibility is there because we are part of the country. Now, it's a very important, it's a moral and social responsibility to uplift the country and uplift the people of the
So it's about the
citizen.
rich within the country.
Sorry?
It's about the rich within the country that have to help.
Yes, yes. We have to, because money, you are not here forever. You have a time limit, right? So it's a very important to be alive in the lives of the people. And there is only one way to get the people to be in the people's heart is by helping them.
Right.
There is no other way. You can go to mosque, you can pray, you can do whatever you want to do mosque, but still you will not heart of the people. Only you can be heart of the people by helping them, uplifting them, bringing their smile on their faces. Because it's our responsibility to make this world better place to live.
Definitely.
And only one way is to uplift the people's quality of life. That's
Right.
only way you can be alive, and you feel yourself proud, and you feel yourself you are blessed with the resources, and but using your resources on the right way.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Now, any advice that you would give to all of those young entrepreneurs out there that are aspiring to be like you one day?
Yes, young entrepreneurs, I would say, because when I started, I was very young. My journey started from age of 15, but in Africa was more, I would say, age of 17. So dream big is the first priority. Whatever you want to achieve in your life, just dream it. Working hard, be honest to yourself and others is also important, because don't look at the short term, just look at the long term. Everything look at the long term, and try to save your energy as much as you can, with the positive thinking and positive approach in life. That's also very important, because today's, people, especially the youth, get into the bad habits and friendship like that, and many issues are there, we know, for the youngsters. So you have to try to be separate yourself from the environment which is not right for you, right?
Right.
So it's a very important to develop your right, because youth is a blessing age, is a foundation of your future life.
Right.
From there, you become professional, you can start working, you get the job, or get into the business. Second, once you become more mature, you get married and you have your own families. So you growing from the youth age is a foundation of your life. So you have to make your foundation very strong, very positive and constructive, where your life can be happiest and helpful to others.
Which unfortunately is something that a lot of people, especially now in the younger generations, do not understand.
Yeah, but
And do not grasp and are mature enough, let's say, to grasp. As you said before, they're all focusing on breakups and patch-ups, right? but
but we have to try our best through
definitely.
different way to inspire these people. That's why we made the movie. We will talk that about my movie, my biopic, which
Yeah.
is on YouTube in different languages. So that is the important. Is our responsibility, and is we have to continuously try to help the youth
Right.
whatever way you can. In India, when I started in 2015 my journey, I was going every month to India just for my foundation, and I was having interaction with the youth in schools, in different schools, government schools, private schools, communities. I have motivated more than 50,000 youths in last 8 years, and I have hundreds of thousands of followers on my social media, and mostly my target
Amazing.
is youth, because today youth our future leaders.
Right.
So it's a very important to show them the right direction, because sometimes they are confused. So it's
They're
a
very
very
lost, yes.
they're completely lost. And many of them commit even suicide. So it's a very important to show them the right direction, right approach, how to live and how to pass through this age, and become more stronger person in future. We don't
But as we
understand.
spoke before, I feel like it's important to build your micro environment, to build your life, keep your circle small, keep your energy for yourself. And at the end of the day, try help that community that's around you if you can. And yes, focus on that micro environment, because
Yeah.
spilling out your energy as well isn't healthy.
Yes. The one thing yet, I would say, like, everybody cannot help with the resources, because everybody don't have the resources. But
For themselves, imagine for others, yeah.
yeah, but you have a skill, you have a experience, you have a knowledge. Even the person is depressed or in stress, you just put hand on their shoulder and say everything will be fine. His life can be changed from negative to positive. You just need to spread the positivity in the world, whatever way. And everybody, we cannot help everyone, but everyone can help someone. There's
Right,
a way.
right.
So that's also important. People need to understand. People can't excuse, oh, I don't have money, so I cannot help. Oh, you don't need money, don't worry. But you have many other strength that God has been kind to give you. Use that strength, whatever you have. You are educated person. Help the poor people with your education, and bring up his life with the education.
Right.
So you can do that. So everybody can do, small act and small part, their part to help the world.
Whether it's education, whether it's words of affirmation, even as you said, motivational speaking, I feel like all of these things can lead to a better
Exactly.
tomorrow. Now, since our podcast is called Paradigm, I have to ask you this question. I mean, we are living in this constant shifting paradigm, especially here in the UAE, where like the business landscape is so ever evolving, changing, and you have to be adaptable. Where do you stand with your, companies that you have? in this shifting paradigm? How do you make sure that, you're constantly evolving with the time that is constantly, changing, with new trends being set, as you said, AI is coming out, this, that. How do you make sure you're keeping up with it?
Yeah, with the technology, with the right people on the place. And our system, as I said at the beginning, is a good to hire the people from the community, from the different cultures, from the different ideas, from the different countries. So all these challenges, if you have the right people on right places, it helps you to continue, move ahead with all these challenges and all these the problems come into your way. You can overcome, you can pass through, and you can continue grow, and expand
So
your.
it's about educating the people in the right way, and training them right too.
Exactly, right people on right place, and plus motivate the people, like give them ownership, and make sure you're using your technology with the best your ability, plus compliant with the government rules and regulations, also important, because you have to have that
Support system.
support system and work with the government. Compliant is it helps also to be on the system. So all these things you have to think, and you have to continue monitor the situation, and continue with work with the team. And I'm personally involved with the with the all senior team in Africa, either in UAE or in RF Global in India or in Africa. I'm continuous be with them and work with them, and we always discuss. We have meeting regularly, we have discussion regularly. We always looking for long term and see how we can continue expand and grow. That's why I said my inspiration and dream to reach out 10 million. That's not it's a RAF global team.
Yes.
The aspiration and dreaming,
Right.
not only me doing.
And we wish you the best of luck. I really hope that you manage to achieve your
Thank-
goals, and I'm
thank-
sure you will.
Thank you,
I'm
thank you
sure you
very
will.
much. Yeah.
Now, one last final question from me before we move on to our audience questions is,
Sure.
if I could give you a time machine and you can go, all the way
Yeah.
back in time, what would you tell the younger version of yourself? I mean, I'm sure you've done everything in the best possible way and you were a very matured kid, but if there's one thing that you could tell yourself that you could have done differently, what would it be?
Okay, if you want to be successful in life, you have to be work differently, little bit. So what I done when I was young, I had a balanced life, because you have to have the balanced life. You have to look after your health, give us a priority, and make sure you growing with your good health and strong. Then you have to have a family unity is a very important, because where you get the blessings and where you get the peace of mind, because today's world, so many challenges,
Definitely.
domestic challenges going on, and people are more passing through the challenges, not the outside but inside the house. So it's a very important to be with the family, with the parents. And third thing, you have some moral and spiritual responsibility. Also try to also work on it and see what your responsibility is there for your soul, because we have a body, mind and soul, three components, and all are interconnected. So if you are missing one thing, affecting all other things also. So it's a very important that you can focus on your spiritual
Entire
journey.
spiritual state, yes.
Yes. Meditation is a big way, and there are so many different kinds of the meditation are there in the world. But very simple meditation, which I have been doing last 40 years, also is important.
You
And
meditate, yes?
I do every day. I spend around 4 hours to myself meditating, development of power of subconscious mind, and visualizing. I visualize the future also. Plus, I do yoga every day for 45 minutes, at least 6 days a week. Yoga also, because it helps
Wonderful.
you to you need that's why I'm saying it's a very important to have your balanced life. Give the priority to health, give the priority to your family, give the priority to your spiritual life also, even small 5-10 minutes also. And last not least, but very important, your professional life. You have to be like very positive, very constructive in your in professional life also. You have to learn. You learn more, you earn more. There's a very
Right.
simple concept.
Right.
If you don't learn more, you will stuck somewhere. Because today world is growing so fast, technology is growing so fast, and people losing job very easily because of the technology. Technology is taking place of the people. So you have to learn, and you have to continuous learning, lifelong learning, we can say, is a very important today.
Definitely. When would be the perfect time during the day to meditate, in your opinion?
I think morning is the best time before sunrise.
We're still in those beta states, right? Wavelengths.
Because there's we call in India we call Brahma Murat, which is a very spiritual and very powerful, which I learned as of 14. When I was as of 14, I understood because I had a habit of reading holy books. I had read Quran, Bible, Bhagavad Gita, and many other religious books I have read, and I have been reading, in fact. And I learned as of 14, the morning time is the best. So I started waking up at 3 a.m. and practicing meditation. So last 40 years, I have been maintained this discipline, getting up 3 o'clock in the morning, and first 4 hours, I practice meditation, visualization, development of power of subconscious mind, dreaming big, and yoga and walk.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, that's my most priority today. It is helping me a lot. All these challenges I have faced, meditation and this development of subconscious mind, all were helping me to control myself and understand everything will be fine, and all challenges be converted into opportunities.
And correct me if I'm wrong, when you manifest and support it, that your thought combines with the feeling, right, inside of your body. And this is when meditation and manifestation takes place, is when you give a feeling to a thought.
Yes, it helps a lot. Yeah,
right.
It's a very important.
Right. I've done some Joe Dispenza research myself, so it's a beautiful thing.
Yes, it is, and all it's like a fuel, like a car vehicle need the fuel, right? Or electricity, because today's e-car is more. Same thing in your body. It's like you need something. You need the electricity where you get only from meditation or manifestation or talking to yourself, giving some times and power of subconscious mind. You need to give some fuel or electricity where your body, mind and soul can continuously work in positive way.
And even if you wake up at 3, I'm sure you feel fully charged during the day after your meditation sessions.
Yes, non-stop. My day starts 3 a.m. and finish by 9:30 p.m. And full day I'm fully charged. That's why you can see all the achievements and work what we've been doing and balancing my life with the professional life, business, and plus as well as the RF also growing. So yeah.
God bless you, Rizwan, honestly. Beautiful story. Now, we have to move on to our audience questions now.
Okay.
We did write a little survey across our Instagram platforms, and we took the 3 best questions, which you will answer back now from Sandeep, Daisy, and Priyanka.
Okay.
We'll start with Sandeep. Hi, Rizwan. I do a lot of philanthropical work within my company, and you're a true inspiration. My question for you would be, how do you ensure that RAV Global is culturally sensitive and locally relevant, especially in diverse regions across Africa and Asia? Do you sometimes face challenges in this?
Very nice questions. Thank you, Sandeep. Is a very encouraging question. In fact, yeah, that's true. Opportunities you cannot get without having challenges. If there is no challenges in life, there is no opportunity in life. Then life is going smooth way. If you want to grow, you have to fall down and grow again. Then you can wake up. Even the children, when child born, first he fell many times. Even it get hurts, but still he's growing. And one day he start running. Start from crawling to running. So same thing. You have to pass through challenges, and as big challenge, you grow more faster. You get more opportunities. In my life, happened few times, and I would humbly request the Sandeep to watch my biopic on YouTube. Called Rizwan, and he will see how many challenges I passed through in Asia and Africa to reach to this level. So don't worry about challenges, just concern about the opportunities. And every challenge is behind, there is opportunity.
Right. And I'm sure in Asia and Africa, there was a lot of culturally sensitive topics that you had to overcome. So.
Yes, it's there because all different culture. You have to work with the community with their cultures. Then only you can win their hearts. And once you win their hearts, it's become opportunity for you. So it's a very important to look them first before you look to yourself.
But now I'm interested, do you see a lot of differences in the culture that you have, in India and the one that you face in Africa?
Yeah, different culture is there because, of course, very different culture. But you before you give to anything to their culture, you learn their culture. Then only you can integrate with them.
And you see how. you
Yeah,
can
you
integrate.
need to see how you can integrate with them, how you can learn their culture, and then you become part of their culture and part of their family.
Right.
Because I left India with my culture, now I'm in Africa in their culture. I have to be with them, not I expect them to be my culture. Because I'm one and they are communities.
Right.
So I have to be enroll in their community and learn their culture and then work with them. That become opportunity for you.
Right. Next question from a Daisy, all the way from Africa.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Rizwan. Looking ahead, what do you believe are the biggest opportunities and challenges for social entrepreneurs in the next decade, particularly in the regions where RAF Global operates?
Okay, challenges will be there. The world, the way is growing and the passing through, and now the war and other challenges are in the world is growing. So it's there everywhere. This challenges is there. So it's as I said, you have to deal with, you have to work with, and you have to overcome the challenges. So it will be there always. You don't need to worry about the challenges, and you don't need to worry about anything else. You just need to look at the positive side of the working what you have been doing. That's I learned and I have been implementing in my life. I just look at the positivity. Even the 90% is their negativity, but I look the 10% of positivity and see how I can help them to grow from 10 to 20 to 30 to 50 or more.
Right.
So it's a very important to look at the positive side of the everything what you do.
Right.
Then only you can be positive.
Right. Well, Daisy, hopefully that answers your question. Last but not least, we have Priyanka.
Okay.
Hi, Rizwan. Is there one memorable moment that took place that really changed the way you view the world?
There are many, but as I said, the medicine one, because when that time I was young, 15 and a half years, my age, and that time this incident completely changed me to see the world. That's why that time I decided to devote my whole life to upliftment of the peoples. And though I was passing through humble background, I was passing through so many challenges. We didn't have even sometimes food. Sometimes we sleep hungry that young age because father was only a source of income and we were all
Right.
young, and he was just selling peanuts. Sometimes can't have money.
Right.
So, but that was us. It still remain here in my heart. 40 years back, what I was, and today what I am.
Right.
So, but that incident changed completely my life. Though there are many other incidents happen in my life, but that was the best incident. Very young age, and help for the small medicine. I'm sure that child was saved by this medicine, and that's why still I'm getting that blessings
Yeah.
from the universe.
But Priyanka, you have to listen to the beginning of the podcast when Rizwan did tell us the story about the medicine. But yes, that will answer your question. It's a beautiful story. Well, Rizwan, that's it from my end. Is there anything else that you would like to add or mention? Any sort of last minute messages for our audience?
Okay, last minute messages to the audience. I will repeat again the one thing that please don't pass a day without helping someone. Whatever way, even with $1 or 1 cent of the dollar, or even that you don't have, see what you have. You have a strength, you have a education, you have a skills, you have a whatever you have. Look around you, especially in your neighbors or in your surrounding you, and see how you can help. And plus the entrepreneurs and businessmen, I would say, please give the same priority as you give the priority to your business to grow. Look at the social development work. No, I wouldn't advise go for the charity. See how you work for the social development, how to improve the quality of life of the people. Because once you give the food, they can eat, and next day they will forget again the hungry. Rather than giving the food, see how they can earn the food themselves, so that will be the sustainable their life and their quality of life improve.
Right.
And third thing, I would request the people focus on the students' education. It's a very important, because the way the technology is growing, the way AI and other technologies coming, so many Africa and Asia, many countries, children's not not getting any opportunity to understand even, they don't know even the technology or AI, or to see how you can reach to that people. Because we as a RF working only in the rural area, the last mileage of the villages in India and Africa, you can check our website, you can check on social media, you'll find the how far the villages are. We had built one school in Africa, in Mozambique, is a 1200 kilometers far from the capital. We even couldn't we went
Find
with the
a
by
road.
car. We stuck in the middle, and then we requested the helicopter to come and uplift up and reach to
No
the
way.
school for the inauguration. So because you don't need to see the people you building the school, you need to see the God. And there where you get more opportunity and more energy from him, when you saw him rather than showing the people to building the school. So in 1200 kilometers, no one is going there to take the picture, or no media will go there to show, oh, the RF built the big school here in this, because they can't reach there. No one reached there. Where you feel yourself proud and humble and blessed, where you build the school in rural area where no one can reach, only the students of their area can enjoy and benefit from that school.
Right.
So that's the last word.
Right. Rizwan, thank you for this beautiful interview, for all your messages, for all your motivational talks and
Thank you.
inspirational stories. It was a pleasure speaking to you.
Thank
And
you.
I hope to see you again very soon. I'm sure I will.
Thank
Best
you.
of luck
Thank
to
you.
you.
And keep your face smiling always.
Thank you. I will. It's always there. Rizwan Adatia's story is a testament to the power of entrepreneurship, not only to create economic value, but also to drive positive social change on a global scale, which is something so important in today's crazy and unfortunately unpredictable world full of events that aren't always so positive and pleasant. His emphasis of innovation, collaboration, and long term sustainability should serve as a guide for current and future generations of all entrepreneurs and philanthropists out there. As we conclude our conversation, we're reminded that true leadership transcends business success, and it lies in the ability to really make a meaningful impact on the world. Stay tuned for more thought-provoking discussions and inspiring stories in our next episode of Paradigm. Like, share, and comment your thoughts on this episode, and stay tuned to Entrepreneur TV Middle East for more inspiring stories. Until then, you know the drill. Keep innovating, keep evolving, and keep reshaping the future. With you was Mina Vucic.